All right, perfect. Well, hello, Major. How are you doing? Good morning.
Good. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm excited to talk to you about some of our products. I know I want to first thank you for your time, to taking time out of your day to meet with me. I think we're going to have a great conversation. And I understand that your division is exploring some new options for sleeping bags in order to replace the older ones you guys currently have.
Yeah, that is right. We've been having some issues with the current ones, and I do have some notes here wrote down of some of the complaints.
Hmm.
First, some of the complaints are that they're too bulky, they're too heavy, and the troops aren't happy with that. But before we do go any further, I do have a question about the cost, about how much do the Marmot or Marmot bags cost?
Yeah, Mermat, trust me, I've heard it all. Yes, but each Marmot CWN sleeping bag costs $669. However, with your guys needing a larger quantity, we are also to offer some tiered discounts for those larger orders. So, for example, I know if you order 700, there's a discount above that number. So the more bags receives a larger discount. With the number that you guys are at of needing 1,400, I've actually been able to crunch some numbers ahead of time because I was looking forward to our call, and we're able to get you a 20% discount. So I think that's great. It brings you guys your total cost to around $749,000, which I was happy to see fits within that available budget that we talked about previously.
Okay, I do have some, questions and concerns. I can go to local sporting goods stores in the area and place an order for about $70 a bag. So I'm just a little concerned. I really got to watch my budget with the government.
Mhm.
Um, the difference in between the two pricings and the quality.
Yeah, no, Major, I totally understand your concern. That's something we see all the time, right? And I think what sets Marmot apart is really the quality and performance of our gear. You want your guys to be at top performance, and we want our products to be at top performance as well. So these bags are rated to minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. They also have some high grade goose down filling in them, so that's going to keep your guys warm in pretty much any conditions. And then they're built with waterproof and also breathable materials to kind of be built for any terrain. So even, they're using these on Everest expeditions, but really our goal is to keep your soldiers safe, comfortable, and really ready to perform, like I said, in any environment.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
Mhm. Yeah, it's important. You guys have to be at your best. So I guess let me ask some more questions just to figure out exactly what you guys see in the field. How many soldiers will be needing the sleeping bags right away?
1,400. And I'll need them under kind of a pretty tight deadline as well.
Okay, yeah, I think we can definitely make that happen. What kind of environments? I know we had talked previously, but what are your troops deployed in, and are they facing more cold climates or a mix of climates currently?
Really, we are looking for something that can go anywhere. We really don't know where they're going to be stationed at a moment's notice. It could be in the Arctic, it could be more in jungle or desert environments or the mountains. So we need something that's going to be an all around product for us.
Oh my gosh, Major, that's quite the range. You guys see it all, huh?
Yes, we do.
Okay, well, I mean, I think still after everything we've talked about, I think our sleeping bags are, they're built for that. And the ones you guys have right now are bulky and heavy. How is that affecting your soldiers in the field?
Well, from what we've experienced, they really do slow us down. We need to be able to be ready, to go on a moment's notice.
Okay.
And they're large, they're bulky, they're heavy. It takes up a lot of space, and those soldiers need to be able to carry their equipment themselves. So it's not like we can just always load it up on a truck. So
Yeah.
we need something that's going to be more light and easier for them.
Okay. I can imagine. Yeah. I don't even want to carry my groceries inside when I come home, right? Well, so let me understand this a little bit more. When it comes down to you want something that's easy to move, will protect you guys in any conditions. When it comes to those that weather protection, have your bags failed in the past to keep your guys warm and dry?
Yeah, they have definitely. There's more times than I'd like to admit, the insulation doesn't hold up very well in the cold, and once they get wet, they stay wet, which is a real problem for our soldiers' health and
Mhm.
even their morale. Like, we need to make sure that they are healthy so they are ready to go on a moment's notice and keep doing their mission.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then I think we might have some solutions. Let me ask you a few more questions and we'll get there.
Okay.
But if your soldiers then continue to deal with this kind of gear that's not what you guys need, how could it affect their performance and safety during these long-term missions?
Well, they'll get tired faster, definitely, and their morale will take a hit. If they are wet and tired from hauling around more bulky, heavier equipment, on top of all the other equipment that they need to have, that's not really something we can afford. We can't take risks with the mission and their performance.
I see. All right. Right. Well, yeah. If you don't get the proper rest and protection at night, that fatigue can really quickly lead to mistakes and slower response times, I'm sure, which I can imagine impacts your guys' mission success.
Oh, absolutely. And that's definitely what we need to try to avoid.
Okay, well then let me see what I can do. I know if we could get your soldiers and your guys those more lightweight bags that are, especially since we already have those that are rated at minus 40 degrees and can handle heavy snow and rain, how would that help your operations?
Oh, it would make a ton of difference. Less weight and better protection would go a long way. The guys would have more energy. They'll feel more confident that they're being taken care of. They'll get better rest. And it probably would also help reduce any sicknesses.
Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't want that. And I want you to be able to be confident in your guys. But I'm confident in our Marmot products. They actually also come with a lifetime warranty, which is kind of nice. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Okay, well there you go. And we can go through more of that later. But the lifetime warranty will also, I'm hoping, help you reduce the need for replacements and repairs. Do you think that might help you stretch your budget further too?
Oh yeah, it definitely would, and it could open up some of our budget to go to other areas that we're needing to focus on then.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the government keeps their money tight, right? Like you said.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Major, I want to send you 3 sample bags to test in the field. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay. And then once your team has had a chance to try those out, we can review the feedback and kind of see how they're feeling before placing that full order. Would that work for you?
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll put them in 3 different areas and our groups that go to some different environments on our field tests, and we'll go from there.
All right. Perfect. Well, I I think that's great. I'll have those sample bags coming out to you early next week. And then would Friday, 10 o'clock work great for a good follow-up to talk about some of those condition testings and get your team's feedback?
Yeah, that would be great. I have most of Friday morning free, so 10 o'clock would be great. And I'll make sure that my guys report back in with their feedback.
Okay, perfect. That'll give us some chances to discuss those pricing options as well. But I'll send over a meeting link and follow up with some tracking details for the shipment as well, so you know exactly when those are getting to you. But
Okay.
Major, I want to thank you again for your time. I've had a great job talking to you, and I really am confident that Marmot will be able to impress your team.
Well, thank you very much. I'll be excited to see what my guys think of it and meet with you on Friday.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. Let me know if you have any questions, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.